So we went down the what if I started with a spade path. The other action I have a little bit of sympathy for is how would you find the 4-4 heart fit? You wouldn't with an invitational hand, I think is the short answer. But let me keep going here. We're gonna try and get to the chat at the end, if so. For the rest of this, I think I'm going to ignore it and try to circle back to it. If it went a diamond double, and as north, you picture that your partner has diamonds, and the person on your right has spades and hearts, you can kind of see that this deal is already giving off strong hints of a misfit. And I do have some sympathy for treating this like a 10-point defensive hand. And the way we would do that is by redoubling. Let's talk a second about what happens after the redouble. What happens after the redouble is that both partners, we're in penalty double mode now. So anytime they try to run to a suit that we have 4 cards in, basically, we double, and that's for penalty. And if we don't have 4 cards, we pass it to our partner to see if they have 4 cards. And if they can't penalty double it either, they'll make up some other bid. But here we are in penalty double mode, and it is both sides of the table's responsibility to double when the opponents run to suits that you have 4 cards in. Okay, so as north, if they want to play 1 heart or 1 spade doubled, I'm happy as a pig in mud. Okay, the one thing I'm a little bit worried about is that they have a club fit. But the thing is, if my left-hand opponent bids 2 clubs, say, and I trust my partner to make a penalty double anytime he's got club length, and boy, does he have club length here. On the back end of the auction, I can now just bid 2 hearts, right? If neither of us has length in clubs. And if partner has length in clubs, I'm very happy to play 2 clubs doubled. The deal's a misfit, and we have the majority of the high card points. The idea is we would just lead trump over and over and over and over. Right, yeah, Vladimir got the I said I was going to ignore chat, and I can't take my eyes off of it. Vladimir hit it. So in this situation, East would bid 2 clubs, right? And remember, the East isn't showing any values here. They're just showing their longest suit, right? Partner's never going to think you have values on this auction. It's already gone. I have an opening hand. I have something resembling an opening hand. I have something resembling an opening hand. Nobody thinks that the 4th guy is bidding on values. He's just bidding on what's the least of evils here. Okay, and South should lick her chops and double. This is a penalty double. Okay, and at this point, West might be thinking, wish I hadn't made that takeout double with 2 cards and an unbid suit. And it goes pass, pass, pass. And the idea against these types of auctions is you lead trump. So let's go over to our friend, the double dummy solver. Oh, I have to pass here first. And if we look at the double dummy solver against 2 clubs doubled, you will notice that it's split about half and half between down 2 and down 1, right? And if we follow the rule of just laying down the ace of trump, right, we're going to beat this too. So we lay down the ace of trump, get a look at the dummy, sweet, we can just keep on playing trump. And on these auctions where you have them outgunned in terms of high cards, unless something else is super indicated, you just lead trumps, 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 trumps. All right, well, what if instead of doing this, what if the opponents got to hearts? What if they got to 1 heart? And I'm not saying that the East would bid this. I just want to show you that they are in deep trouble no matter what they bid. Let's say they play hearts. What's our double dummy think about leading a trump against hearts? And remember, they're at the 1 level this time. Oh, gosh, right? And that makes sense. We can beat it 5 on some of these leads. And that's consistent with if we actually play hearts our way, which remember our first auction led us to, we can actually make 5. So down 5 means they took 2 tricks, and we could make 5 if we play the hand in hearts. That's all consistent. What if they, instead of running to hearts, ran to spades? What's our double dummy think about this? A lot of down 3s, right? And you'll notice that our down 3s are either a trump, which follows a principal, or the ace king of clubs, which follows a principal. They're down 3 in spades. What if we just played a diamond? What if they passed it? And that's the only other option they've got. It should be obvious that no trump is a slaughter if they want to do that. Like one of the questions you might have about the redouble is, oh my God, what if they just leave 1 diamond redoubled in? Okay, what if they do? Let's turn the double dummy on one last time. West can't beat it. His best leads are hearts, and those are making. So as soon as West jumped in there with a takeout double here, had North chosen to go for the throat, they had nowhere to run. And we can make a diamond redoubled. Okay, so that's a little bit off the beaten path with 5-5 shape, but that's the other road you could go down. And I hope this convinces you a little bit that when you redouble and you own the deck and it's a misfit, often they have nowhere to go. And we just lead trump, and we lead trump, and we lead trump, we lead trump. Okay, if we have 24 highs and they have 16, where do they get their tricks from? They get them from distribution, from roughing things. How do we stop them from roughing things? We lead trump. All right, so that's the deep dive on board 11.